come to the second last piece of the show. So, and I do think with this piece, you can have some fun thinking this or writing this for yourselves in the place where you live. And I first thought of this in Wokingham, in Berkshire, in England, so I guess this is called Wokingham the Movies. But it could be said with me walking down any busy street of any town. And how does this begin? It does begin with me imagining what different movies all the different people are in. It's that 9-year-old girl, superhero movie, and she's just about to discover her powers. It's going to be exciting, but it is going to hurt. Well, that 12-year-old boy, opening scene of a romantic epic. And do I hope he gets a happy ending? Yes, I do. Well, those goths, rock and roll tragedy. Not everyone gets out alive. Don't do it. Get a job in a bank. Become an accountant. Oh no! She's learning a third chord. Well, that welfare office is a zombie movie in reverse. The human beings are besieging these zombies. For the world is a movie, and me, I can't stop looking. And that pub, that boozer, is a collision of two remakes. The Godfather and Die Hard, simultaneously. Think about it. And you can have a walk-on part in the crowd scenes, if you dare. Well, that pub, that's not a movie, that's a still photo. Nothing has changed or happened for 50 years. Well, that tired-looking old woman is a life-affirming success story of triumph over adversity. While those two 16-year-olds, cautionary drugs tale, and there's only 20 minutes left. For the world is a movie, and me, I can't stop looking. And here, outside the cheap takeaway, it's a version of Hamlet, set amongst some super cool, multi-ethnic 15-year-old girls who don't know how Hamlet ends. Everyone gets blown away at the end of Hamlet. Should I warn them? Yes. Will they listen to me? No. Well, that office, get out now. In there, everyone is miscast. Get out now. Or stereotype. Get out now. Or both. Get out now. Can you be both miscast and stereotyped? Get out now. Yes, you can. Get out now. While that close-headed couple joined at the lip, so in love they'd been like imbeciles. That's not a movie. That's just happy. Happy, 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 happy. That's not a movie. They're just real-life passers-by at the back of the shot. Because the world is a movie. And me, I can't stop looking. And that street is an animation. Pixar made, but never released. But got hacked and is online. And down that cartoon street, the people are bees. And the cartoon people stroke bees simply move what is both pollen and money from pocket to counter, account to website, wallet to market. For are we now just insects who earn, spend, save, give, take, pollinate, shifting the pollen, stroke money from bank to bank, stamen to pistil, sex organ of capitalism to sex organ of capitalism. For are we now just social insects in the corporate forest, bees are the flowers of power? And is that now all we do? Well, that alleyway, I'm not going up there. It's a sci-fi horror movie. And we all know what happens to people in alleyways in sci-fi horror movies. Pain, agony, death, nightmare, terror, horror and fear. And no, Mr. Government Man, don't go down the alley. Don't you know you're just food? But of course he goes. And of course he gets chewed. Well, this cafe is the art house movies. And over there, people use words so long and complexicated, some of them get their own haiku. And the narratives walk a high wire so precarious they keep toppling off. into the void, and characters say things to each other like, "Get me to the end of the sentence on time." Well, that writer in black and white, they pick up their laptop and a silt of coloured pixels pours out. Well, around there, what a movie. Every single word is played by a different clown. What a movie! And speaking of ad-libbing, in this pub, a bunch of Canadian tourists have got leglessly drunk with some locals, and they all started singing, "Burn down the White House." What are they singing? Burn down the White House. They're getting drunker and drunker. Burn down the White House. One last time before they fall over. Burn down the White House. Well, up here, it's a musical. And absolutely everybody is about to burst into big, bright, bold song. Except that fleet of top-of-the-range SUVs is a posh English comedy gone very, very wrong. So it's like the upstairs cast of Downton Abbey have spent 100 years locked in a wine cellar, inbreeding into hostile, toxic factions with collective mood swings, long-burning grudges, and ever-lowering standards of decency. And oh no! They're about to spill out on the streets and be very them. It's going to be awful, and already all the villains and gangs and dealers and dodgy geezers are running panic-stricken for cover, crying, "Run like hell! It's the poshies!" Well, the villains remain to discover the cops aren't running after them. The cops are running away as well, crying into the radio, "Run like hell! It's the poshies!" For the world is a movie, and me, I can't stop looking. And that kid, the one in the trilby, the hoodie, the hijab, the mullet, the Mohican, the one going for their first job interview, first date, buying the first guitar, first Dostoevsky, Astrophysics for Dummies, book on code. They are the second scene of coming-of-age triumphs in the making. For the world is a movie, and me, I can't stop looking.